This is a really raw video, or gonna be a raw video, because I've just grabbed my camera because I just had a bit of a moment and I need to speak. And I feel like what I speak, I want to be captured. And I want it to be shared because I recognize I need some validation in my own stuff right now. But I also recognize that I am my own problem. I am my biggest problem. It's me. I need to grab hold of myself and get it going, get it together, yeah. But I need a moment to just release how I'm feeling and validate myself in it. Because when I film these videos and I watch them back, I learn a lot from myself. In different ways, on different levels, for different reasons. I feel very aware of myself. I feel very aware of victimizing myself. But I invalidate a lot of my own feelings through that awareness of how can you lay in your own shit when there's shit going on, worse shit happening. And how can I lay in my own, how can I be angry and point blame at people and things and systems and whatever when it's myself that I need to be looking at, which I do look at myself. See, I'm invalidating myself even now when actually life's actually a bit hard. So I mean, I'm gonna try and give context, but I know as soon as I start talking about universal credit, I'm gonna get triggered and go into a little tangent of everything. So I just want to start off by saying it's no secret, it's very clear that a lot of our systems in this country are horrific, are damaging to us, are really just not humanistic and not thoughtful, not actually compliant to what they say they are. You know, I've been really wrapped up in, at the moment, this neurodiversity stuff, this disability stuff, this how do I identify in those realms, because, you know, my mental health really messes with me. I talk about my mind, well, my therapist made the separation for me of the mind and body, and I recognise that I always talk about myself we did it, we did a good job, or I can't cope in, well, I'm just second guessing everything I'm saying, because I'm avoiding going into what's actually made me feel a type of way, because I'm worried that people will think a certain way of me, and that's actually honest. I don't want to be viewed as a victim or look like I don't know if it comes from how universal credit is stigmatized, how benefits are stigmatized, how all of, but yeah, reality is it's really not a pleasant experience encountering with these people in systems. And I say people as well, because staff ain't trained, bro, or experienced, life experienced. And I don't mean all staff, there's gems within these organisations and places that really get it and really empathise with you and feel for you. But some do not at all. I'm just going to say now, I had a phone call set for me. So Universal Credit will send a text message and it will say something along the lines of, you have a new message in your Universal Credit account. Your appointment is set for blah, blah, blah at blah, blah, blah. And you just be like, okay, if you can't do it, let them know. Because they just think you sit around doing nothing and just, anyway. And that phone call was for a work search review, and I just don't really get it. So I had one of these reviews a month ago, and it consisted of, I can't even really remember because I kind of dissociated because I've had these reviews before, and it's basically, you need to get a job, are you getting a job, XYZ about a job, in which I'm like, yo, I'm looking for real, but it's my mental health at the moment, it's just not, I'm gonna get a doctor's note, got a doctor's note. Guys, my mental health is not in pieces, do you get me? Like, I'm a bit scattered. Some days are good, don't get me wrong, I've been having much more positive days and I can see the growth in myself, but these like days where I feel like I just cannot, they be really like cannotting, do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, no, I explained, I'm a student part-time, I do placement work as part of that, and I'm a full-time parent, I have no money, hun, and yeah, I just can't really like facilitate what you want me to facilitate right now. I can't really come through how you want me to, like I'm not uploading nothing anywhere, is how I feel. But that's me just not complying, like I just gotta play along, but you know when your brain is just like, so much like going on, and the like main bulk of things is like the financial stress right now, the financial pressures right now are just crippling. But it's got to a point now where like I need to get into work. My only option is to get into paid work, and that's been on my agenda. It's been on my agenda, but I don't like this pressure, this like intensity. Anyway, yeah, the appointment, so my appointment today was at 12:30. I checked my phone at 12:21 and I got a missed call from an 0800, and I'm like, I've been getting a lot of these calls recently, maybe it's not them. Called it back and it was, and it's like an automated, you've missed a call. So I'm just like, right, you know, maybe it's like the doctors, maybe they try again. No, it comes to 12:34 and I'm like, no one's calling, let me just check. I messaged them, asked them if they're calling again, and they're not. They didn't even respond. They didn't respond to that. They just set me a new appointment. So I just got a new text message from Universal Credit saying my new appointment is blah blah blah, and then a message on my journal where we communicate with people saying, please check your to-do list, which the to-do list shows you what you have got to do. You're a child, basically. Oh, not a child, like that's what it feels like, okay? It feels like you're a child, and like I feel like I'm bound. I feel like this is a responsibility. I don't owe people. I don't owe you. I don't need to give you this. Why do I have to give you this information? And I'll tell you why. Because if you miss something, you got no money, hun. Like what would I do? At the beginning of the month, I got a message from Universal Credit saying to check my account because I had a message. And I log into my account, yeah. I log into my account and the first thing I see on my messages is your payments have stopped. And I'm like, wow, what did I do wrong? What? And I looked back and I hadn't submitted a document which I must have missed or not remembered or not taken a note of. And I am blaming, I'm going to say blame, but I have mental health conditions for real. Like, I don't know, I've not been too good recently. There's a reason why I have doctor's notes. There's a reason why I've not been in placement practice and why I haven't been doing university work and why I haven't blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and it just really like, today it just jarred me. It really jarred me today getting that, but I just, I knew it'd get sorted. I'd just been paid. I had a whole month to figure it out. And it was quickly rectified. Like I just submitted the documents, but I was fuming that they just hadn't considered, like they could have just, called me and just sent another message like, reminder, you have to submit this. But yeah, I just, today really got me when I just got an automated new appointment. It really jarred me. See, now I'm like picking myself apart. Because I could just schedule it in and get over it, just do it. And that's probably what I'm going to do, isn't it?